feel like OnlyFans was never what I loved. It's just what paid the bills and paid other people's bills and kept my parents retired. So it's like, yes, the weight of not having OnlyFans does sit. And I sit in bed in the morning and I'm like, fuck, like, what the fuck am I doing? How am I gonna, it's not about me. This is no longer about Camilla getting a new car. Fuck my cars. I'll sell all my shit. Like, truly, I'll sell all my shit if it means to keep the people that I have to keep afloat. Because that means more to me than buying another fucking car. It's just hard because I don't feel like I can have an opinion, and that's a battle within myself. For the longest time, I portrayed this whole, like, I don't give a fuck thing because I didn't have to give a fuck, to be very honest with you. I did what I did to make money, and I was having fun doing it until it started to affect my soul, until it started to affect me, you know? So choosing me has been very hard because now what people say hurts. And the hardest part is having to preach the motivation to keep going because, bitch, I barely have it. And I'm so grateful to have people in my life that root for me and tell me to keep going. Because to be honest with you, I could just fall off the face of the earth and live comfortably, but that wouldn't make me happy.
It makes me feel sick that I've done it. And I hate it. I really feel like I let myself down really early on because I just like did OnlyFans and I was like, I'm only going to do lingerie stuff. And then within a matter of days, I was pressured into doing nudity. And then a few months later, it's like, I was like, okay, I'll do my boobs and I'll do my bum, but I'm not going to do my vagina. And then within a few months, I was like, fuck, I'm just going to have to do it. And it's really made me resent the whole thing. But I'm sort of trapped, like having to do it.
People do get pressured to do more and most people, like they do take a few steps further than they were initially comfortable with.
Yeah, I'm like trapped in doing OnlyFans because there's nothing, like I don't have a plan.
People think, oh yeah, I'm gonna do OnlyFans, I'm gonna like flash my tits and then like things are gonna be great. It's like, no, there's actually real struggles behind it, mentally and physically.
Yeah.
And I think it's really good that you're speaking out because I think you resonate.
I agree. Like it is good money, but it's not easy.
Comes with a lot of
it comes
pressure.
with a lot of
It's
pressure.
a huge price.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm going to post this. This is not one of my normal posts, but when I moved to Miami, I was super lost spiritually. And I don't know why, but I decided to pick up a Bible and start reading it. And my whole life, I would use my sex to get things. Like, I was homeless at the age of 17. Long story, but I would use my sex to have a roof over my head. And when you go through like so much sexual abuse, you get older and you're like, okay, like if this is my reality, if men take advantage of me, if like, you know, I use my sex like this, then like at least for OF, they don't have to touch me. They could hypersexualize me, but it would be at a distance and I would be safe. And there's something so dark about that thought process because it doesn't give you peace regardless. Like, I've made great money. I have been consistent. I started a business. I've been able to capitalize off that. I do social media, but I'm not proud of any of the things that I've done. I don't walk into rooms and I'm like, yeah, I'm an OF girl. It's just not something that I'm proud of, but based on what I went through, it was like, it was good enough for me. And I've been going through this process of just like reading every day. And it's interesting how my heart is coming to the reality of like, I'm so sick and tired of being like just good enough. It's not fulfilling for me anymore. I'm using my sex. Like, I age out of this stuff. I'm not going to have a career if I continue going down this path. And my value isn't just my sex. But it's interesting because I never saw it like that until I started reading how we're made. So I don't know what this journey it is that I'm on, but I'm being super vulnerable right now. And I'm just going to keep reading. Something is changing within me the more that I read and just get to know my relationship with God. But that is just what I'm going through currently. I'm a mess.
She spent years pretending she didn't care about the social cost of selling intimacy because the cash was flowing fast enough to buy luxury cars and fund an artificial lifestyle. On OnlyFans, her primary currency was her youth and availability, assets that require zero talent, zero discipline, and zero character to monetize. She built a massive financial overhead based on a hyper-perishable, heavily stigmatized revenue stream. And now that she wants her dignity back, she realizes she can't afford the payments. She is learning the hard way that the internet doesn't have an eraser. Long after she deletes the account, those images will exist on third-party forums and databases, acting as a permanent digital anchor, holding down her future relationships, her career prospects, and her self-worth.
Well, it's her own fault.
She frames her escalation as something that was forced or pressured onto her, conveniently omitting her own agency in the transaction. But she was the one who was presented with an offer, evaluated the dollar amount, and willingly chose to lower her standard for an increased payout. A woman who chooses platforms like OnlyFans takes a dangerous shortcut, consuming her own reputation and future credibility for quick liquidity. When a woman's standards are variable based on the size of the check, she becomes a liability in a traditional relationship. A man who values his own hard-earned resources, his family legacy, and his peace of mind must look for a partner whose boundaries are non-negotiable. If a woman can be bought by the internet, she cannot be trusted in real life. Staying clear of women who treat their own dignity as a commodity isn't just a preference. It's a necessary shield against the chaos of an increasingly transactional and materialistic world.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
She thought OnlyFans was a genius hack to stay safe because men couldn't physically touch her, but she's realizing it still completely corrupted her peace of mind. It's the ultimate illusion of control. She has the cash, she has the business, but she's admitting she can't even walk into a room with her head held high because deep down, she's ashamed of her title. The pivot to the Bible isn't just a random choice. She is realizing her entire identity was built on a perishable asset. She explicitly says, I age out of this stuff. I'm not going to have a career if I continue down this path. This is a raw look at the cause and effect of using sexual leverage. When that's the only tool you develop, you panic when the clock starts ticking because you have no baseline character or real-world skills to fall back on once the digital curtain closes. I hope she can get her life on the right track. Most of the damage has already been done, but maybe she can grab a hold of some of the dignity she has left.
Good luck.
Real men of genius.